Hey guys, it's Coach Ainsley. Today's video is going to be on all kinds of different shapes, as in like our arches, our hollows, and some of our mad cat shapes. So before we get started, just like any other video, we're going to make sure we stretch out really well, get those wrists, those ankles, those bridges, everything like that before we can get started. For this video, you don't need a ton of room. You just need a little section where you have some space. Again, this is going to be a little bit more of a slower paced video because it really just is shapes and some stretches. So we're going to start off with our mad cat shape. I know we all know what that is, but I'm also going to show you. We're going to hold the mad cat shape for 30 seconds each, stretch it out, then go into again for 30 seconds. I'm not going to do the full 30 seconds, but I'm going to show you guys what it should look like. Again, you're just gonna hold that nice ribs in as far as you can pull them in. Really feel that stretch in your back. Hold it for about 30 seconds, come out, stretch out a little bit, and then do it again for another 30 seconds. Really pull those ribs in as much as you can. I wanna see a big, huge, rounded back in that. Okay, this time we're gonna do a minute hollow hold. I'm going to show you guys what the hollow hold shape should look like. Remember, your shoulders should be off the ground, your knees and your ankles should be off the ground, but your lower back should stay on the ground, holding that nice hollow shape. We're going to hold the first one for 1 minute, and then I want you to do 2 more for 30 seconds. Again, I'm not going to show you the whole minute. I'm just going to show you what the shape should look like. So again, just keep that lower back on the ground, toes pointed, hands by your hips. Make sure that lower back's on the ground, just your shoulders that are up. As a tight body throughout the whole thing. First one's for 1 minute. After that, I want you to do 2 more for 30 seconds, really getting those nice hollow shapes. Now we're going to move on to some Supermans. If some of you don't remember what that is, I'm going to show you guys. It's basically you're laying on your belly and you're going to let your legs and your arms raise up at the same time, going into like an arch shape coming up and down. I want you guys to do about 30, take a 10-second rest, and do 30 more. Again, just staying tight, keeping those arms by your ears, legs squeezing together with your toes pointed. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Again, you're just gonna do 30. That is what it should look like. Again, just stay as tight as possible. Let's really just little pulses like that, squeezing throughout your whole body, nice arch shapes. This time we're going to combine the last 2 things we did, the hollow hold and the arch holds. We're going to roll back and forth. I know we've done these before, but I'm going to show you guys as a reminder. We're going to start in a hollow shape and we're going to roll over to that Superman shape. We're going to do that about, if you don't have a big amount of space, you can just roll back and forth. But if you do have a lot of space, you can just roll all the way down your room or whatever works for you. I want you guys to do it about 15 to 20 times. So again, you're going to start in that nice hollow shape. Hold that for about 5 seconds, and you're going to roll to that arch. And then back to that hollow. Staying as tight as possible. Again, doing it about 15 to 20 times, staying tight. In the hollow, your arms should be right by your side, but in that arch, I want you guys to bring those arms up back to your ears as tight as possible. Really tight transitions, squeezing those legs together and pointing those toes. This time we're gonna need something like a panel mat or something elevated. You guys could use like a box or a couple of books to make just something elevated to put your feet on. We're going to kind of hold like almost like a hollow position, but you're gonna go up into an arch. It's a little complicated. I'm gonna show you guys, but you're gonna start with your feet on whatever you have as your elevated position. Arms by your ears, and you're gonna lift your butt up as high as you can, really tight and controlled. I want you guys to do that about 20 times, again, just squeezing real tight legs together. After that, I want you guys to do the same thing, but I want one leg up, almost in like a passe position. Just like this. And same thing, just lifting up tight, squeezing everything, and then you can switch legs as well. Doing that about 20 times on each leg, staying tight, pointing those toes and keeping those arms by your ears. Another thing I have for you guys to work on is going to be inchworms with the push-up. Now, what I want you guys to focus on going through these inchworms is really keeping those ribs in, arms tight, and control the whole time you're walking out. I'm gonna show you guys real quick with the push-up. I want you guys to do about 10 in total, but if you have like a long area, you can just go down until you equal up to 10. But if you don't, you can just turn around and do however many more you have left. Again, keep those ribs in as tight as possible. Controlled going all the way out. Arms start up tall. You walk out slow and controlled. Ribs in. Push up. Walk all the way back in. And again, you would walk all the way back out till it equals up to 10. Really keep those ribs in. Nice, tight, and slow. It does not have to be fast. I really just want it to be controlled as possible. This next thing you guys are gonna do, I want you guys to find a pole, or even you could use a branch or a pull-up bar, something you guys have. We're working on our shapes as in like a dead hang shape. I don't have a pull-up bar in here, so I'm gonna use just a broom stick. What you're gonna do is remember, just keep those ribs in, nice tight shape. Arms up tall, shrugging all the way through your shoulders. You should be hiding your ears. Like, I don't want to see them. It should be like so squeezed, you should be hurting because it's so tight. As tall as you can be. Keeping those ribs in, tight body throughout. Another thing I would like you guys to do is working on those wrist rotations in kind of a hollow hold. You can lay on the ground and do the hollow hold, but you can also be standing up. Again, ribs in, tight body. Just rotating your wrist back and forth about 20 times. Again, just staying really tight, controlled. They do not have to be fast when you're standing up with the shoulder shrugs. Does not have to be fast, just staying tight and controlled. Really take the time to go through all of these things. Staying really tight, nice shapes, and shrugging as much as you can. So the final thing I'm gonna have you guys work on is going to be handstand shoulder shrugs and also some tees. I know we've done these in kind of our few videos ago when we worked on our handstands and cartwheels, but again, this is gonna be really focusing on those tees and those shoulder shrugs. I'm gonna show you a few controlled ones. For the tees, I want a straight body, pointed toes. I wanna see an actual T shape. Start that leg in front. Point, touch the wall, and come back up. Again, go touch the wall, come back up. Tight and controlled the whole time. Once you're done with that, I want you to do a couple of handstands against the wall with your belly against the wall. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. For the tees, I want you to do about 10 in a row, tight and controlled. And then for the handstand shoulder shrugs, I want you to do 20 shoulder shrugs and then come down, rest, do 20 more. I want you all the way up against the wall, that belly against the wall, tight, arms by your ears, and I want you to shrug all the way through your shoulders. Again, just staying tight and controlled the whole time, shrugging all the way through the shoulders. I want to see a little bit of a relaxed, and then shrugging as tight as you can. Again, just about 20 times, take a rest, and do 20 more. Again, I hope this video was a help for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, video suggestions, stuff like that. When we're done, I want you guys to practice some over splits, really stretch out so we're not straining our bodies. And I hope to see you guys all again soon. Make sure you guys are staying safe at home and get outside as much as you possibly can. You guys have a nice rest of your week.